Welcome back once again. It's week 7. It's game 7. We're in region play here in the state of Tennessee, and tomorrow night we've got a good one. It'll be the Oakland Patriots and the Blackman Blaze at 7 o'clock, and I'm on my final stop here at the Blackman Blaze campus, and I'm with the head coach of the Blaze, head coach Chandler Tygard. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm good, Stork. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing real good. Last Friday night, kind of played Antioch. Talk us a little bit about Antioch.
So we played Antioch on homecoming. You got all the distractions. We had the 18-wheeler float. It was really cool in the morning. We did the parade. That was the first time we've done the parade around here with the football team in it for a long time.
Right.
So we rode the 18-wheeler up and down. Blaze Drive, went over to the elementary school.
Cool.
I saw my little one over there. They're throwing him candy. We were shooting the flames out the back of the
cool.
wheeler. Yeah, so it was cool. So that part was
Then
awesome.
made a trip to the middle school, of course.
Yeah, I came back and we went past the middle school throwing candy, and then came back past the middle school getting pelted with candy. So,
okay.
With the middle school kids,
they had a little fun.
They're a little wild, yeah. That was rowdy. So, and then we had a pep rally, awesome turnout there. We had events and games and stuff all day long. So it's a massive distraction.
It's done.
But it's done. We got to win.
Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got in trouble. No. Everybody was out. All the starters were out by halftime. So that part was good. And so it was good to get a win.
So you get the win. You knew what was kind of ahead of you and everything. So I kind of talked to him a little bit about it. I'll put the same question to you. You just found out, like everybody else, he's getting 5 back, so Eric Taylor will be on the field. So you know he's a significant game changer. Regardless if he's on anybody's team, he can make things happen if he gets the ball in his hands. He's a good defensive player also. You also know about his attack. You probably know his quarterback's a little dinged up, and he'll be making adjustments around that. Khalil James, not a bad tailback. T.T. Hill, not a bad tailback. He's got some weapons on the receiver end with Quincy and Coleman and some of those guys. How do you go about stopping them? How do you go about stopping Kevin Creasy and the Oakland Patriots?
You ain't going to stop Coach Creasy. So he's scoring 50 points a game with a bunch of new players. They're extremely talented just because they don't have the long list of 30 Power 5 offers yet. Doesn't mean that they're not going to have a bunch of those one day. So they're super talented. It's impossible to say you want to stop Coach Creasy.
It's no secret.
Yeah, no. So they do a great job. He does the best job. He's the best coach in the state in the Hall of Fame. Won the most games. Hasn't lost to a Middle Tennessee team since Juwan Jennings' 2014 Blackman team. So,
yep.
And he
wasn't
coach. So he's never lost to a Middle Tennessee team. So
the only time he's lost here in Rutherford County was his first game against Hoover.
Against Hoover, yeah. And the only losses he has against Hoover, Whitehaven, and Maryville. So. Yeah. So honestly, Stork, man, we're just little old black men trying to have a good game and try to see what we can do against the Patriots, #1 team in the state, 36 game winning streak. It's one or the other. I can't remember which one.
It doesn't matter. You just need one on the other side.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So we're just trying to play our game, and it's a massive challenge. Everybody knows the challenge. So.
To the seniors and to the guys that want this really bad, what has been their swagger this week as far as going into this game, and they know to a Ben Marshall, to a Justin Brown, they're seniors and they're long awaited, and nothing better than to beat them on your home field your senior year. You don't get so. I try to explain this isn't basketball. If you get into football, you get 2 at your place, and then they get 2 at their place in your career of high school. Right. So not many opportunities to have them in your backyard. What's kind of been the swagger of Reisner and some of these guys as they get ready to go into this thing?
Well, and we also know, regardless of how this game, the outcome of this game is, there's a chance we can see them again in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt, no different than
as
you start to look at the other brackets, they're starting to sense that too. Talked to Rodney Salisbury last night. He knows, sometime or another he's going to turn his car back around, go through Houston and get through Collierville if he's going to come out of that bracket. He knows that for a fact.
Yeah, exactly. So we're also, it's a massive game. It could be for the region championship.
But it's also exposure game. You're going to learn.
Yeah, and then, but at the same time, from where we started a year and a half ago, And to now even have this opportunity, it shows how proud of our kids and my assistant coaches and all that we are, because, I mean, you wouldn't have thought we'd be in this situation with all these people, all these reporters and games of the week, and I mean, all these interviews and all. I mean, it's just a massive game, right? So it's the biggest game in the state. So to even have that opportunity shows how far we've come in a year and a half. And so we're just happy to even have that chance, and we get to play a great team and a good coaching staff, and hopefully we can go out and play a full 4-quarter game. We haven't even done that yet, so we're just hoping to play 4 quarters the way we should around here.
Keeping the penalties and the turnovers in mind, that's going to be the biggest thing in the coach. I mean, when you stop and think about it, yeah, there'll be 1 or 2 big plays and which way the football falls, but it'll be about which team keeps their guys in check.
I would guess there's a lot more than 1 or 2 big plays. But we've done a much better job from the penalty standpoint since the Brentwood game. That really hurt us that game, and so we've grown up a lot, and we've got a great group of seniors who really believe in what we're doing, and they're great leaders, and we've turned it over to the player-led team.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you got to. You're a smart person by doing that. You're not, as Philip always said, I'm not suiting up tomorrow night.
We're not,
and I don't want to.
We're not, and so they've got to go out there, and this is their chance and their moment, and they can't be scared of it. You got to go out there and try to take it for yourself, and we all know the challenge, but it's up to them to go out there and try to do it.
Any final logistics? Are we going to shoot Cecil out of a rocket? Is the football going to come in on a hot air balloon or a drone or anything?
No, we're not even having a pep rally. We're not doing anything.
Okay, it's going to be low key.
We're trying to make it low key. We've been focused. We've known all year this is
maybe the football be delivered on a golf cart or
something.
No,
we're not doing our typical stuff.
The Blaze-mobile coming out with fire hanging off the side. I mean, is it an all orange golf cart?
No, you do know me pretty well. But no, I mean, honestly, I think we don't have to do any of that. Everybody in town is going to show up. And the people that aren't here to watch it in person, they're going to be watching on Stork Vision.
Thank you.
I've already had some people texting me, "Hey, is Stork calling the game?"
So I'm here. We're going to do it. We've checked everything like 6 times. We're ready to go.
Yeah, and I mean, this is.
I've already gone over to the tower to check and make sure. You have no idea. We're ready to go. We're excited.
There's going to be a lot of eyeballs at the Inferno tomorrow night.
There'll be a lot on the screen. Definitely will.
So it's going to be it's an awesome opportunity, man. I'm thankful for it. Thankful for you guys coming out here.
Hey, we're going to have a big time. Hey, tomorrow night, bring lots of money. I mean, Kona Ice will be here. You name it. It's going to be going on. Caramel Corn. I mean, I'm sure BW3s will be parked here.
Well, we got Zaxby's. We got
Zaxby's. There'll be all kinds of good
food. Slick Pig. Yeah, we got
Get here and get early. What time's gates opening?
Oh,
5 o'clock? 5:30?
They'll be open early, 5:30.
This is a tough place to park. You better get here early. I mean, you can't get out once you do park, but you're proud of that spot.
I'm telling you, every seat was full for Antioch. So if you're even trying to get a seat, you better get.
Kevin Creasy said that. Mm-hmm. Kevin Creasy said you had a great
crowd. You could easily see him across there, just trying to pull his hat down like nobody.
Was he taking notes or what was he doing? Did he have a camera? What was he doing?
He's just standing there, and so we saw him as soon as we came off the practice
field.
Oh yeah, so we knew he was there. So I'm waving to him across the field.
Greasy Creasy, he's out there.
He's there. You see him snickering across the field.
Tomorrow night, kids, right here at the Inferno. That kickoff is at 7 o'clock. It'll be on Stork Vision. You can download that app in your Apple iTunes or your Google Play Store. We will see you tomorrow night.
Go Blaze.